My interest really in working with students probably started when I was in college. At the time, I thought that I wanted to go into something in the medical realm, but as I started working with students, I realized that this was something that I actually very much enjoyed. During college, I started tutoring and doing things on the side, and I also started seeing students who were really struggling. And at the time, it was, why are they struggling? These kids are working hard, they're really bright, what is really going on? And it was at that time that I really started thinking that my passion might be towards special education, and in my case, learning disabilities. In 2004 then is when I began working for the Reading Therapy Center. I was just a teacher working with just students that were coming in. In 2009, so 5 years into it, my husband transferred for his job. And that is how we ended up in the Moorhead area. I then also started subbing in the area, getting back into the schools, but my desire and what I had seen while working in the Reading Therapy Center just kind of left me wanting more. And so because of that, I, on a whim, just decided, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to open just a second office up here. It was by myself in a 200 square foot office. And from there, it pretty much grew.
My name is Alexis Fisher. I'm currently attending NDSU for biotech technology with a minor in chemistry. My reading therapy story started in first grade, and I ended up getting held back because of a speech impediment and a kind of like a learning impediment. So when my parents found out about reading therapy, I came here, got tested, and I did all of fourth grade, the summer between fourth and fifth grade, and all of fifth grade with reading therapy. I couldn't understand why science was so easy for me, and how I could be like, this is a prokaryote because this has this and all this other stuff. And it hit me one day that just because you're bad at English and you can't spell doesn't mean that you can't learn organisms. You can't be like, this is the thing that I'm good at. I took majors lab, I'm minoring in chemistry, I'm doing all these things that people are like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're a girl. You have this behind you, you have this difficulty, you have this hoop, you have this jump here and there, and I'm like, but I've jumped those, I've crossed that bridge because I did reading therapy, because I have these techniques, because I have this.
It's just a great experience, and I think the biggest thing that I've really noticed over the years is being able to talk to students who came years ago, to be able to see how it's impacted their life, and not just academically, but how it impacted their confidence, how it impacted all areas of their life, and the difference that it can make in coming here.
My name is Olivia Cunningham, and I'm 15 years old. I was in 6th grade reading at a kindergarten level. When we had tests for English, we'd read an article to ourselves, and so everybody would just read through the article and start taking their test, and I would be halfway through the article, and then everybody else would be done with their test. By the time that I was done with reading therapy, it said that I was at a 7th grade reading level instead of a kindergarten reading level.
It's amazing to see the difference in students, and it's just fun to walk alongside of them as time goes on.
I'm starting to take advanced placement classes at school. I'm thankful for the reading therapy because I didn't know how to read before, and they just taught me new ways to cope with my disability.
My hope for the Reading Therapy Center as the years go is that truly that we just continue to help as many students as we can, and not just help them academically, but also help them gain confidence, help them have hope, and as parents as well. While we are student-centered, it's really a whole family that's being impacted when a student struggles. It is a whole family that is struggling and confused and doesn't know where to go for help. And so really, as the years go on, while I would love to have a deeper understanding of dyslexia and dyscalculia and continue to learn as a staff, I also just want, individually, each child to know that there's hope out there.